skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. Down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuffed in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. A couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Catch made left side by Egbuka. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Baker throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Making the call himself. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying with Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Lying.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And he stops just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Pass him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. A toss now to Robinson. Escapes the defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future. And expect more to follow after that. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he'll be met into the line to limit the gain to a yard. Morrison coming up to make that tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, Milroe. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability gets him some yards. It's not enough to get the 1st down.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Milroe now to throw. Running quick there. They bring him to the turf. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
70
At the 2-yard line.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. It's hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And we keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Throwing, Baker. Setting up the screen. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1.
6-yard line.
More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Mayfield to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and short, Mayfield. It's complete. This is Anguka. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Buccaneers. 1st down.
Send him left out of the slot.
15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
1st down. Here's Baker. Cut out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Try getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Good. 180.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
2nd and goal at the Falcons' 1-yard line.
Baker throwing again. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Taking a shot deep here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw here. Mayfield. This one's to Andrews out right. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we have a 1-score game here. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime reports this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Fielded at the 7. It's going well so far. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Falcons and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60, 79,
Shotgun now for Milroe. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
19 tight. 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, around to Robinson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Pistol now for Milrow. He rolls to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Falcons bring it back to even.
Austin Cyber set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 36-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, Irving. They'll call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hey, alert 33.
Slot man in motion left. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Step up, and there he goes. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Catch the left side by Ibuka. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Messenger on the tackle. A 1-yard loss on the play.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our fourth quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
What's up? 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught. This is Kirk. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Baker. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Hits the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Shoots away from one. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Complete beyond the marker. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Throwing here, middle row. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 shot. 19 shot.
From the gun, Milrow. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
2nd and 6. At the 49-yard line.
This is Irving on 2nd. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw it. Has his man cut by Andrews. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. To the line and sent. Here we go, 1st down.
Andrews. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Mayfield set to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That one's out and caught on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers going for the win here. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
Here he is to throw. Caught at the 10-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers jump in front late. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons, 34.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Setting up to pass. He's got a man left, and he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180.
He shovels this one forward, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
180. He'll look to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry.
Let's go now.
Milrow with it on first. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Ready.
Call going against the offense.
Ball start, offense.
So that's going to push him back half the distance to the goal. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
19-18. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again here from the end zone. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
20. What's up?
They give to Irving, left side. And he breaks the tie. That should have won him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons, 41.
Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
It's intercepted! That will do it! Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.